Hi guys, so this is going to be my last up-to-date video because I'm going on holiday next week, which I am super excited for. So the rest of the videos that you'll see when I'm away will be pre-recorded, so I'll only be posting one video a week when I do that, even though my videos now are pretty erratic anyway. But yes, let's forget that. I don't have any organization to this YouTube thing, so we can all just embrace this messy YouTube channel. So as you all may know that I am on a book buying ban, but that doesn't mean that I have gone a whole month without buying books because I have no self-control. So today's video is going to be on my book haul for the month of June. So this month I actually got quite a few books given to me from publishers and friends, which was really awesome because it was like I got free books without having to pay for them, and it's like the best thing that you could ever hope for. But I also went to the PTA event in Perth and I kind of used that as an excuse to buy more books. So yes, I got a small stack of books and let's just jump right in there. So these are the books that I got from PTA. So the first series I got was The Farm by Emily Mackay, and I got the 3 books in the series. I'm not actually sure how many books in the series or what order they go in. I just kind of read The Farm's blurb and I was like, I'm going to have to buy these books, and if I love them then I have the rest of the series, because I am so impatient when it comes to reading that I have to have the next book there, because I just know that I'll sit here and go, why didn't I buy the next book? I wish I got the next book. I need to know what happens. So yes, I bought them. So these sound really good. It says on the cover there, prison, a death camp, a girl, her only hope is escape. And straight away that one sentence had me hooked and made me really want to buy the series, so I did. Plus they have really pretty covers. So yes, you've got The Farm, The Lair. Like I said, I'm not 100% sure what order these books go in, so I could be saying this completely wrong. And you've also got The Vault, which kind of looks like the Before I Fall cover, but I like this one. I also got Winter Girls by Laurie House Anderson, and I'm pretty glad I picked this up. I've seen a few people talking about this book and I've been wanting it for a while, plus I realised it's only like a very small book, so it'd be a good short read that I can go through, which would be fun. Side Effects May Vary by Julie Murphy. So Julie Murphy is the author of the new book coming out, which is Dumplin', which everyone has started to like be reading and everyone's going crazy over it, so I thought I may as well buy this book by Julie Murphy. Felicity was saying there's quite a bit of controversy around this book, so that's one of the reasons I actually bought it, because I wanted to see exactly what it was that was driving people crazy. And pretty much it's also like another short read, and it's got a nice cover. It's quite bright even though it's got a black background, but I'm going to read it and get my own opinion on it, and hopefully it'll be good. And lastly, for the books that I picked up at PTA is Winger by Andrew Smith, and I wanted to get this book from the moment it came out because this cover looks really nice. Like, I like the covers that people are doing on the Australian editions now because they're really standing out. Plus its spine's pretty wonderful. Like, that's gonna look awesome on my shelves when I finally get it on there. But I've heard so much about this book through Tumblr, and I was pretty much just looking at it going, oh, I'm gonna get it eventually, I'll get it eventually, and I never saw it in the bookstore. And so when I saw it there, I thought, treat yourself. Also, for those of you who are wondering what PTA is, it is Penguin Teen Australia events. So they pretty much go throughout Australia, stopping at each state and city and pretty much just talking about books and what they publish, what they don't publish, books they love, books they don't love, and books that are coming up in 2015, 2016. So it's pretty exciting because there's a few cover reveals and there was a few new releases that have just been announced, and so it's pretty exciting and there's a lot of good books coming out. Plus you get to gather around with people from your state and talk about books with them. So next up I've got books that I actually bought myself before I decided to go into an official book buying ban, and I decided to use my coins to buy Pieces of Sky by Trinity Doyle, and purely because that cover is absolutely gorgeous. I've heard a few good things about it on Tumblr since, so I'm pretty excited to get around to it. At the moment I'm just not reading as many books as I wish I was, so hopefully it will be as good as its cover. The next series I got was because it was purely on sale. Once again, this is a series that I'm not sure exactly what order it goes into, but it is, I think, the Halo series by Alexandra Odronetto. So there's 3 books in this series. You have Halo, Hades, and Heaven. How they are organised, I got no idea, but it sounds like it's going to be a really good paranormal romance series. I've seen the photos of them on Tumblr a few times. I haven't heard much about the series themselves, but these books were like $5, so I thought that I would treat myself. I got them from Dimmicks, and yeah, I've been eyeing them off for a while, and they had them there super cheap, so I thought, May as well, they're in pristine condition, so why wouldn't I? These next books I also received from both publishers or friends. So the first one is Dark Fear by Carrie Marie Moaning, and also Red Rising by P.S. Brown, which I'm so excited to read both these books. They have been on my wish list for so long, but I've never seen them in the bookstore and it was killing me. And then my friend, who is Sparky Loves Books, which I will tag on Tumblr through this, she bought these for me and I'm so happy because I've wanted them for so long, especially Red Rising. I've heard so many good things about this, and just thank you so much, and I love you forever and ever. This one I have been super excited for. I did a cover reveal on it through Tumblr not so long ago, and ever since then I've been wanting to read this book for so long. And that is The Next Together by Lauren James. So this book is going to be phenomenal. It is going to be like an epic love story that goes across time, and that is something that I'm so in love with. I'm absolutely hooked on this book already, and if you guys haven't heard of it, I recommend looking it up, adding it to your to be read list, and buying it when it is released. So I'm pretty sure this book comes out in September this year, so if you guys want to read it, I suggest pre-ordering the book or just like running into your bookstore on the day and throwing your money at the cashier and asking for this. It is going to be great. Plus it has a phenomenal cover and the author is so sweet and nice that you guys have to read it. So this next book I have already read and it absolutely blew me away. It was phenomenal and I loved it, and I probably raved about it in like my past few videos, but I'm going to rave about it again, and that is Touched by Natalia Jester, and you guys have to read this book. It is absolutely wonderful. The way that she writes is crazy. I wish that I had such talent like she does. It is really good. That's pretty much all the praise that I throw at books goes into this one. I gave it 5 stars on Goodreads. I recommend it to everyone. It's a really good young adult mythological book. Lastly, The Rest of Us Just Live Here by Patrick Ness, and this one was from my friend Alison, which I'm super excited for because Patrick Ness is one of my favourite authors. So she got this book from a teen con that was done in Sydney. Pretty much she read it and now she's lent it to me, and I feel like the absolute worst friend ever right now because my dog Pippa decided that she was going to jump up onto the couch where my book was placed and chew it. So the back is missing, the pages are ripped, and much to my dismay she has actually eaten the ending of the book, and this has literally killed me so much because this was Alison's copy, which she got at the event, which is like a huge moment for us, and I've destroyed it and I feel like crying. And I actually did cry when I got home and saw this ripped up everywhere, and I've like got the shards of this book still on my bedroom floor, and I'm gonna consider taping it up because I'm so distraught that she did this. But I also found out that she'd gone through and highlighted all of this, and I feel like I'm the worst friend ever and a terrible carer of books. But I'm still gonna read this and get very excited for it, and I'm going to buy Alison like 13 copies of it to make up for this one that I broke and messed up. But yep, enough feeling sorry for myself because it's gonna kill me forever. It's gonna haunt me, this book. But yeah, there we go. That's all the books that I bought in the month of June or received. I'm not buying that many books. Oh, my Barnes & Nobles. Yeah, I also forgot that I bought a lot of Barnes & Nobles books, but I'm not gonna go through all them because I did a video on them previously. So if you guys want to take a look at all my Barnes & Noble books, there's a video that I will link to below anyway. But yes, I went and bought like 7 Barnes & Nobles books. Why? I don't know. So for someone who is on a book buying ban, I got an awful big pile of books that I got this month. So let's hope that I'm not going to have a stack this big next month because I am not really reading books at the moment, even though I really wish I was. So I'm still reading All the Light We Cannot See, and hopefully when I finish that I will get through this huge ass pile of books. Thank you for watching my book haul video, and I will be back next week with extra videos, and hopefully that you guys are all having a great time. And yes, thank you for watching and bye.